Hello and welcome back to Unboxing with Rachel. Today I will be unboxing this Autistic Barbie by Mattel and Asan. I am probably not pronouncing that correctly. ASAN, Autistic Self-Advocacy Network. This was released in January of 2026 and I am unboxing her today because it's International Women's Month and it is also International Barbie Day. So I decided it was the perfect time. Also, I had time to unbox her. So it's got clear plastic. It's got the pink Barbie logo. Yes, the Asan red. It's the colors of the rainbow and a hexagon. It's like a darker pink. The background of behind the Barbie is like an ombre of like rainbow with a bee in the background. The Barbie itself is African American or Indian. I saw one video saying that it was inspired by an Indian autistic person. Not entirely sure, but I know she is a woman of color. I do know that. Also, yeah, so she's got pink headphones or ear defenders, noise canceling headphones, light pink that say Barbie on them, or a baby pink. Yeah. And her dress is purple and white stripes, and they're going vertical, not horizontal, so up and down. And she has a pink fidget spinner, and her hand in the box is facing palm out to show the fidget spinner. I was like confused at first. Also, this Barbie doesn't have a name, so you have to name her yourself, which is great, but also not great at the same time because I was kind of hoping I wouldn't have to name her, but also that's good that they didn't give her a name because that would probably also be bad at the same time. Yeah, next month is also Autism Acceptance Month. They say awareness, but I feel like acceptance makes more sense, and I like finding things of like representation of like diversity, like ethnicity, disability. Yeah. And you can't see her shoes in the box. Her arms bend, her wrists bend. The back just says a bunch of things about the box and stuff. And apparently this is made with sustainable material. Oh, I might not need to cut open the box. That's nice. And the side has Barbies from this line. I've heard it's a fashion line. And this is apparently Barbie number 245. Yeah. And they've got 3 Barbies in a wheelchair, 1 wearing a hat. Yeah. One with sunglasses. You got one with a fro. Yeah, they've got many different Barbies on the side. They've also got Kens. I'm just Ken. Anywhere else I'd be a 10. Yeah, I watched Barbie and her sisters in a ponytail today and live action Barbie again because it's Barbie Day. So, of course. And I'm unboxing a Barbie. So, very exciting. Yeah. And on the back, it says, empowering generations through play, Mattel. And it has this thing on the back to help open it. I just remembered her AAC device, which is augmentative. I know what it means. I can't remember. Augmentative something communication device. It'll come back to me. So yeah, they actually worked with autistic people to create this Barbie instead of just like doing it on their own. And this is not going to represent every autistic person, obviously. And it does represent a decent amount of people too. So I've heard. And this is an example. This is not to like stereotype autistic people even more. So, yeah. Well, time to open her up. It has this thing. Let's see if this is easy to open or not. Ow, this hurts my fingers. Oh, aha! Progress! They also had autistic people in mind with opening the box. I had my red and gray adult scissors just in case, my Scotch scissors, but I didn't need it. Yay! Oh, by the way, this is Anne, my panda. I got a few years ago from Walmart. I had a gift card from my grandparents, Anne, named after Anne Frank, which, like, I know that doesn't necessarily sound great, but it's what I wanted. So, historical figure, even though she died young. Anywho, now let's see. Will she slide out easily? Ouch. Okay. Ouch. I'm trying to get her out of the box. Okay. Let's see if I can... Oh, there's places on the top to open it as well. Okay, I guess I'm opening her from the top, which I don't think you're supposed to do, so I'm gonna open from the bottom. I was like, I don't think it's coming out that way. Hey, 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 you can be anything. Hey, 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 Barbie's here gonna sing. Hey, 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 we can be anything. Dreamhouse Adventures. Yeah, that's the newer Barbie TV show. In the special features, they had like the first two parts. They had part 1 and 2 of episode 1 of Barbie Life in the Dream House, I believe. Hey, hey, hey. No, wait, that's the wrong thing. I watched it and I forgot how it goes. Hey, hey, life in the dream house. Oh yeah, life in the dream house, Barbie. Life in the dream house, yeah. I freed her from the box. She's free. I do have, you can't really see here. I did get this Rosa Parks Barbie from when they made her for Black History Month like a few years ago when I was still in high school. And she's still in the box, but I didn't know if I wanted to. I debated getting her back and put it back in my dollhouse. I can't see what I'm doing. I'm gonna pause. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry. I had to get her back on my dollhouse because I couldn't do it while I was recording. And hydration break. Yeah. So she's out of the box. I feel like this is like a lavender color or like a darker lavender. She's also wearing flats because autistic people can struggle with being like with coordination and like walking, and autistic people can tend to want to have more flat-footed shoes, so they're not arched. I feel like I did not do a great job describing that, and it's pretty sensory friendly material. They wanted to keep that in mind. I've heard. I don't know. I like the outside feel. I just felt the inside, and I don't know if I'm a fan of that. But I don't necessarily need to be a fan of it, because they don't mind. Okay. So I do need to get the scissors. Yeah, there is a lot of controversy with the doll because some people are like, it's great, and other people are like, they shouldn't have done that, and it stereotypes. But it's just like I do get it. Like I do get that, but like it's also hard making a doll when it's an invisible disability, as in it's like it's not visible, always visible to other people. It's some people don't like that people use the term invisible because they don't believe being autistic, ASD, autism spectrum disorder, they don't like, they're like, it's not invisible. It's like you can't always see struggles of any, like, of a lot of disabilities. Like, even if, let's say you have, for people who have physical disabilities, you still can't always see the struggle because you're not always with them. And you don't entirely know what a person is struggling with. And that's why people say, no advice in their videos, like Sarah Todd Hammer. She says in her videos she's not autistic, but I was just, as an example, like people give her advice and she doesn't need it because she's lived with her disability since she was 8. So she doesn't need other people like telling her how she should handle her disability and what she needs to do, and she knows what works, and if something doesn't work, she'll figure it out. It's like sometimes it's helpful, not always. It's like that's why you just don't ask a random stranger if they need help or push someone's wheelchair. Or it's like also don't be shocked if a person who uses a wheelchair stands up, because ambulatory wheelchair users, ambulatory mobility aid users do exist. It's like not everyone who uses a wheelchair can't walk. And mobility aids are to help with daily life. So, oh, she feels nice. I got her out of the box. She feels nice. Oh, I still need to like free her feet. All that jazz. I've like had her, I got her in February, I believe. Okay, the AAC device is pink. And it also says Barbie on it. And it's got orange, light pink, pink, like baby pink, green, blue, purple, yellow, and like a tablet. Augmentive. I can't remember. It'll come back to me. Doesn't say AAC on the thing, and I want to like remember. I want to actually need to remember what it stands for, but it doesn't say. And obviously this doesn't represent, like, even represent every autistic person. It also doesn't, it's like, even when it's like a disability that's like apparent to the human eye, or like apparent to a bunch of people, doesn't necessarily mean that a doll or a toy is going to represent that. Yeah. The inside, I mean, it's not, the inside isn't terrible. I don't know if I would necessarily wear this dress. It's also a lot shorter than I would wear it. It does have a Velcro thing on the back. I forgot what it's called. Yeah. So you can take off the headphones. Like, you can remove things if you need to. Or like if it doesn't represent you. And yeah, oh, hello? Oh, it's true. Hello. Come on, Ella. Aha, I got it. Couldn't bend. So I would say some people would say it's like autistic people toe walk, so she shouldn't have flat feet. But then she would still kind of be like other Barbies, and autistic people don't toe walk all the time. It's like you don't, right? And I would also say, like, I do research on so many things. Service dogs, like different disabilities, on a lot of things. I would say for stimming wise, for like autistic people. Sorry, just, my nose. Having the knees and ankles bent. Oh, her shoes are falling off. Oh, her shoes say Barbie at the bottom. Yeah. I would say that. And honestly, I thought it was going to be pretty hard to make a doll that for autistic people to represent disability, because it's so hard, because it's like there's so many stereotypes and like not great representation in the media. So I thought it was like gonna be hard, and they did a pretty good job. Also, her eyes are brown, and they're like looking away because eye contact is a big struggle for autistic people. And I was watching somebody in Twins in Canada, and one of them was talking about how they gave autistic people a doll, and people with FASD, not fatal. My bad. I am so sorry to everyone with FAS and FASD. The pronunciation is so close, and I don't want to make that mistake because I don't want to say any disability the wrong way, especially if I know how to say it. If I don't, like, still, that's on me. It's fetal alcohol syndrome, not fatal, because drinking alcohol while pregnant, it's terrible. Also, if you think at some point in your life you might get pregnant, just don't drink alcohol. That'd be great, because you're causing your child to be disabled. Not saying there's anything wrong with being disabled, but it is the mother and the father's fault for making their child disabled, because the girl is saying that they don't have a doll, or there's more people with FASD, fetal, I can't say it right. I'm so sorry. Okay, fetal alcohol syndrome, fetal alcohol spectrum disorder. The alcohol spectrum, I said syndrome, I messed up again. Okay, saying it again. Fetal alcohol spectrum disorder. It's disorder in Canada, that's where they live. Anywho, they don't have a doll, and it's like more common than autism, ADHD, and cerebral palsy combined, and they should have a doll, and was saying like, oh, it's great. It's like, yes, it is great to have a doll, but also other disabilities should have something that like shows kids that it's okay to have a disability. It's okay to not be able to do something. You just have a different way of doing it. And God made us this way. Anyways, like, God made everyone differently. If God made you disabled, then there's a reason for that. And it might take you a while to figure out what that reason is. Even if you're not a Christian, God still gave you that different perspective. And her AAC device just fell on the floor. And also, she can't really hold the AAC device for very long. That's another thing. She can't hold the thing for very long. Yeah. it's like some disabilities, like they made a diabetic Barbie, and that's great. It's like other conditions, like it'd be nice to have a doll for other things, but it's like, for example, POTS, postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. It would be kind of hard to do a doll for that because it's an autonomic dysfunction, it's form of dysautonomia, and people need to wear like compression socks, and it can cause people to faint, but it's not a fainting disorder. It's like there's so many things that it would be hard to do that for, and if you're talking to the people who have those conditions, disabilities, chronic illnesses, then they can help give you their input and say, oh, this would be great for this, or oh, that would be great. And it's nice to have an actually autistic Barbie and not like pretending having a non-autistic person playing an autistic character. Because like some people, it's like, why? It's like Chloe Hayden is in Heartbreak High, and I haven't seen it because it's MA. It's like I wanted to see it, but it's MA, and I'm like, why are you doing this to me? Anywho, this video is really long. Obviously, I can edit it, but I don't know what to name her. She needs a name. I will come up with one. And not all noise canceling headphones. A lot of people wear noise canceling headphones like this, but some are just like headphones that can also play music, because I do not believe these play music. So, yeah. This is Autistic Barbie, and I am Rachel. Okay, now question. If Mattel or anybody else were to make a doll that represented a disability or a group of people, like, who would you want that to be? Like, and like, if they were to like do more representation, like, what would you want it to be? And why do you think it's great? It would be helpful for them to do that. Like, for example, a toy or a doll that has POTS or FASD, fetal alcohol spectrum disorder. Like, for example, let me know in the comments if you would like. And this is Unboxing with Rachel, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye. I also hope to see you next time.